Grab my we'll stand up in 1 second, brothers and sisters. Salakia. Hey, Shalom Makiyam. First and foremost, we're going to turn to the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where we learned this 144% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, beloved Akiyam and Akwaf. And we out here once again, Fiery Trials 144. Out of low mass through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we made it. All right, we're going to bring it out, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of the Lord, man. And as you can see, 2025, man, we mentioned it last camp. But we had several things to mention regarding the beginning stages of 2025 and how it started out with a bang. Now here we are today. You have a Revelations 15 view going on right now in Southern California, right, with those fires that are taking off. Okay, you had a whole 7.1 magnitude earthquake in Tibet, China.
Right.
All right, took out damn near 130 people.
Right, and not to mention that they coined that as one of the holiest cities
Right.
on the earth.
Right. And on top of that, you got Edomites committing suicide, man.
Khan.
You have well-to-do, well-off, successful Edomite men
Right.
committing suicide.
And one more thing, you see Nancy Pelosi?
Right.
She's on a walker.
Right.
This,
You know?
this shit is
Right. So America's looking real stupid right now, real feeble, and you Edomites should be ashamed of yourselves.
right.
Here it is. You had since the Renaissance period till now to get the world in order.
Right.
And here it is. All you brought forth is pseudoscience, debauchery, lies. Animals have gone extinct.
Diseases.
Pestilences, diseases in the form of the what do you call it? They have that spot. What is it? Over there in the I came and went.
It's a CDC?
The CDC, brother, thank you.
Yeah.
The Center of Disease Control.
Right.
Why do you have the Center of Disease Control?
Khan.
Why? Why are you harboring certain variants of diseases? Why?
Right.
What's your goal?
Right. And
This man needs and will be stopped.
Right.
Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has done nothing for this planet but bring it down to a detestable, degraded state.
Right.
And this man is in a position now where he's on the front scene on the world stage as being that man that nobody can trust.
Right. And another thing is, the C-19 that came out in 2019, which we know that was a part of their scheme. One reason why we know that is because they got patentized by them, means that they own that patent of them 5 strands. You know, and why would they want to do that? No other than biological warfare.
Right.
You know?
Right. He's been doing that since the Tuskegee experiments.
Right.
He's been doing that forever.
Right.
The biological warfare is one of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's swords.
That's right.
See? And he's gonna live by it pursuant to Genesis 27. And that's how he's gonna take peace from the earth pursuant to Revelation 6. You got something, brother? What you got?
Don't against you will destroy mountains?
Bring it out, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, which destroys all the earth.
Right, and we know that destroying mountain is what? America. America's that destroying mountain. Mountain going into government. All this place has done was springboard wickedness throughout all four corners of the earth.
Right.
This place has done nothing substantial for the planet.
And we know, Salakia, right? And we know that this is the high mountain due to Isaiah 13, where the Lord says to lift up the banner, to the high mountain, which we know that's it was called as Babylon, the burden of Babylon, which is America.
Right, which is the Jeremiah's 50s going into Babylon being America. That's right. See, so at the end of the day, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is no longer in a position. The water Yahweh Shai, he's ran out of time.
Right.
Let me just cut it short. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is finally at the time of his reign of terror where he's running out of time.
That's right.
And this is what we needed. This is what we needed. The scriptures go into how it's better is the end of a thing than the beginning.
That's right.
You see? So now we are there. We're at the time now where Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is at the end of the road.
That's right.
He's at the end of the road, man. Okay? And we're coming into a time where, hey, we're going to come into glory.
That's right.
You see? And what we're doing now is being faithful stewards to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, bringing forth this truth, understanding the time-sensitive situation that we're a part of, man. This thing is very time-sensitive. What we're doing, this word, you can't just handle this word any way you want.
Right.
This is very, very, very precious information that has to be brought forth in a perfect manner. You see? And Esau Edom, the so-called white man, knows that this is the truth, and he knows this is the kryptonite to his power structure.
That's right.
You know?
There's been the kryptonite to every heathen's power structure.
Right.
And
That's
Esau,
right.
Esau being the end of the world,
Matter of fact.
know that there's not going to be another opportunity after this.
Right. Matter of fact, where is that? Brother, can you give me Wisdom of Solomon? What's that? Wisdom of Solomon, I think it's 9. Not by one rough word. If you put rough word, it'll come up. This word is doing the damage.
That's right.
You see, it's not, hey, we don't got to go protesting, and we don't got to go burning flags.
Nah.
We don't got to do none of
Or
that.
debate a Christian.
Right. And shame on you niggas over there at BOW. Shame on, no, BOW.
Is it?
Yeah, BOW, Believers of the Way. The Believers of the Way. Shame on you, niggas. Shame on you, niggas, man. Here it is. The elders and apostles are correcting you and men on down. Hey, I did a lesson on you niggas, man. And yeah, you are some niggas.
Right.
Why? Because here it is. Brothers are coming through with that. Matter of fact, it's 16. Can we get that first? And we'll jump right back to there because they'll fall right back in line where we're going. The spirit move real quick. Shame on you niggas, man. You got the elders and apostles and men on down bringing forth understanding via the scriptures to correct you on your behavior, right? And you're turning around and you're biting the hand that feeds you.
And I must say, right? If it wasn't for the elders that came out of One West, right? And Apostle Tahar being there from the beginning, which all you small camps learn from. You know what I mean? You guys wouldn't have this truth.
Nope.
And the scripture says to entreat your elders as your fathers.
That's right.
And remember, the Lord said to honor thy father and thy mother.
That's
so
it.
if these elders are being coined as your fathers through the Spirit, you got to honor them.
That's it.
You got to keep your mouth shut, right? And take heed to what the Spirit is telling you. You know?
Hey, the elders and apostles watch over our soul.
Right, man. Here they are, 30, 40 years into this thing, and you think you're going to be wiser than them.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. This is madness. But this is what happens. And like Apostle Paul said, knowledge puffeth up. Knowledge puffeth up. And they're perfect examples of that. Okay, these are young men, okay, that are in the position of leaders, and they shouldn't be. They become headstrong, and now they're on the path of destruction. And they don't undenounced to them. You know?
And I want to know, right? They're talking all that tough shit. You said I was like, you guys all talking that tough shit. The Lord will use you as an example, man.
Yeah.
When this time comes, man. Jacob's trouble, man. Things that's taken away from you, Jeremiah talking about, I'll take it, I'll take it.
That's right.
You know, you better watch your mouth, man.
That's
You
right.
better watch out how you offend brothers, man. You know what I mean? The Lord will get you for that, man. You being reproved for your safety. You know what I mean? And you're coming against your brothers, man. When has a child, when a parent told them, don't touch that oven, right? Because they know what? They're gonna get burnt. And the child does it anyways, what happens? Right? They get burnt, right? How many times your parents have told you, don't go out there hanging out with those fellas, you're gonna get in trouble, you're gonna get locked up, or you're gonna get yourself killed. And it happens.
You niggas need to get back into the text is what you gotta do and find out what happened to those that came up against Moses. Okay? Look what happened to them, Dathan and them. Them niggas got swallowed up. You know? The earth opened up on them niggas.
That's right.
Because they came up against leadership, and that's exactly what you niggas are doing. But we gotta get back on Esau. You gotta.
There's the second book of Timothy, chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
And continue on about Washak.
That the
So
man
what?
of Yahweh
So
may
the
be
man of
perfect,
Yahweh,
may be perfect, thoroughly furnished
thoroughly furnished
unto all good works.
unto all good works. And that's what that perfect is going to, talking to. Perfect in the doctrine. Okay? And your behavior, your conversation, right, doesn't add up to being a man of the Lord. Men of the Lord weren't doing that back in Yahweh Shai, and the prophets weren't doing that back in Rome.
Right.
Okay? You didn't have any. There's no history circling back to when any of our forefathers, righteous ones, were doing anything of that nature in any captivity that we were ever in. They were pushing Jeremiah 28.
Right.
Is what they were doing.
Right.
They were preaching the word, preaching the downfall of that kingdom.
That's right. And you know, as the scripture says, man, evil men hate reproof, man.
Right.
You know?
Yup.
But the wise what? Right? Loveth wisdom or something like
That's
that.
right.
You know? So at the end of the day, man, hey, you better check your spirit, man.
Right, a man often reproof hardens his neck.
That's right,
And
man.
then he's gonna get destroyed.
That's right, because
And
the Lord gonna get you up out of there,
he's gonna
man.
get you up out of there.
When you turn your away from understanding, man, you end up in the congregation of the dead.
That's it.
You know that second death is coming, man. You might be reserved.
That's right.
And you better tread lightly
That's
and
right.
respect your elders, man.
That's right.
You know?
And that's what it is, though. This word is strong. This word is powerful. You see, this word is sharper than any two-edged sword. You see? Cutting asunder everything and anything in its path. And men that are not able to be corrected, guess what? They're going to get cut through the spirit. And this is the situation Esau is in. Esau's in a position where this word is cutting him to his soul, man.
That's right.
He's cut to the spirit.
That's right.
And a wounded spirit, who can bear it, man?
That's right. That's right.
Going back to our talking point, we don't need to take up arms or anything carnal in
Right.
efforts to affect Esau's kingdom.
That's right.
We got to speak.
That's it.
That was what we commanded. Preach the word, right? Be in season, out of season.
Right? Set your face against Mount Seir.
Right.
You know?
With a preach, brother. You got that? What about Pashah? That was my Solomon?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 9. Not that thou wast unable to bring the ungodly under the hand of the righteous in battle, or to destroy them at once with cruel beasts, or with one rough word.
Right, or with one rough word. Remember, Yahweh, right? He mustereth the host of the battle.
That's right.
So he can literally have an underdog, which he's done many times over, and have him victorious over somebody that doesn't seem as if he would lose to him. Right? David and Goliath is one famous story that we all know. You see, this is what the Lord's able to do. So here it is. That's a carnal aspect of it. But here it is through the word, through the rough word. One rough word, which is going to come in the form of this word, which is like a fire. It's the one in Jeremiah 5, right? All it takes is the preaching of the gospel to knock down these strongholds. That's all it's going to take. It's doing it now. The vibration on the planet Earth is shooken up because of what we're doing from our elders and apostles on down.
That's right. That's right.
The earth is shaking.
And you know what? That's giving credence that this is the time, because the word was sent from up above to the brothers to preach this.
That's right.
What does that mean? That the time is at hand
Right.
for the destruction.
That's right.
Okay, this word wouldn't be going out in vain. The Lord wouldn't have sent to prophesy in vain.
That's it.
That means the time is now.
Right.
It's almost here.
Right? We're in the time where the truth is being declared. No longer is the truth going to be hidden.
Right.
And unheard of.
Right.
No. And the truth is also a kryptonite to Esau.
That's right.
That's why you have to search out the truth. Right? The brothers over in Birmingham
Right.
have mentioned that.
Right.
You know
Right.
you're in the wicked kingdom when you gotta search the truth out.
And they teach lies. You know, they indoctrinate you with lies.
Yeah.
You know, you understand that, hey, you make this man been hiding this the whole time, right? And you start to see everything, you know. You start, and hey, everything is crumbling. Everything is crumbling because of this word,
Right.
you know. And the spirit
Oh,
is
that's the
moving.
spirit. I got a precept.
The spirit is moving, man. Prophecy is speaking, you know. And how is it speaking? Through the men that the Lord sent.
That's right, brother. That's right. I'm gonna watch that camera too. I got a quick precept backing up, hey, going right into the chocolate point through the spirit. This is the book. Come on now. Here we go. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 5, and it reads, "For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest."
That's right. That's right.
You see, so when you take a glance into the world, if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is giving you the eye salve, you can measure the times through the prophecies. You see, we're at the end. The end is manifest.
And it's crazy because when you go a little up, it tells you about the earthquakes.
Yeah,
and
right,
you're
right.
Visit these places where
Right. Yeah, I went
earthquakes.
straight to the point.
You
Yup,
know,
that's right.
so you know, through that chapter right there, where it says measure thou thy time diligently.
Yeah.
You know, this is how we know that this eon is coming to an end.
That's right.
You know, because you know, as Esau teach you and say, the apocalyptic doomsday.
Right.
To him, the earth is gonna get hit by a big ass comet, right? And everything's gonna blow up. The
Right.
whole earth is gonna blow up. Nobody, hey, as we always say, if I can't have it, nobody can.
That's
you know,
right.
fucking child. You know.
That's it. But
So-
he can't stop
Right.
his demise.
Right.
Esau can't stop the clock.
That's right.
Esau can't stop the clock. And that's why we titled this lesson, Evil E is finished, man. Because he's at the point where now Job 14's on his ass.
That's right.
You know? He got bound that he can't pass.
That's
It's
right.
on him. It's on his tail.
That's right.
And we're on this hill.
That's right. That's right.
We're on this hill.
That's
And
right.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua got the chariots out here
That's right.
pulling off our reconnaissance missions, spying out the land,
Right.
bringing back the report to the throne like, hey, we about there, Lord.
That's right.
We about there. He's like, not yet. Hold on. You know,
Right.
hold on. There's some things that still have to come to pass. You know, my servants still got to get tried like the gold in the fire.
Right. Right.
You know, and that's another thing. We're coming into some trying times.
That's right.
You see, so we have to lock in and get ready because Evil E's not gonna go out without a fight.
That's right.
You see, but so aren't we.
That's right.
And we got Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to fight for us.
That's right.
See, Esau's not going to be able to just throw the fatigue on, right? Gather up Bravo, Alpha, and Zulu, and just descend upon the Israelites like the days of old. Nah, man. Isaiah 59:19 is going to activate.
That's right.
There's a standard that's going to come into play this time around. You see, Esau is in a position where his back is against the wall. He's in straits.
That's right.
Every step he makes, it's a slippery one.
That's right. That's right.
You
Right.
see?
Every breath he takes, he's choking more and
Woo,
more.
that's
You know?
it.
It's like when you're fighting a python and the python already got a grip on you, and the more you try to breathe it squeezes a bit tighter,
Yeah.
and you got less space to breathe now.
Right.
You know, instead of holding your breath,
That's
but if
it,
you
brother.
hold your breath, you still gonna die.
You're gonna
So
collapse.
yeah, so it's like there's no way out.
There's no way
There's
out.
no way out. And this word is like unto that python. It got a grip on you, man.
Beautiful analogy.
You know?
I got one more precept in that
Come.
same chapter. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 6, and it reads, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works. And that's the spirit. It says, even so, the times also of the highest, showing you that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua controls the time.
That's right. That's right.
And he has no beginning or end.
That's right.
You see? And Esau's on this tirade. He's hell-bent to try and have this everlasting kingdom, not realizing the only way you can gain access to immortality or immortal rulership is if Yahweh Bashem Yahushua grants you that access.
That's right.
It's the only way.
Come.
You see? It's the only way. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has to, and guess what? It's inaccessible to you because you will never rule in righteousness.
Come.
Righteousness is the access.
Right.
And how do you gain that righteousness? Through the law, statutes, and commandments.
But what did the
You
scripture
see?
say?
That's the only way you will have access to that fruit of that tree of immortality.
Right.
But you're closed out of that. It ain't gonna work out.
What does thou have to do with my statutes?
That's it. Psalm
You know?
50, right?
You
That's
know?
it.
So at the end of the day, like you said, man, they have no chance of immortality.
No chance.
And one thing that was prophesied is that you will receive no mercy.
That's right, brother.
So at the end of the day, you're at the opposite end of the stick.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're at the opposite side of the fence, man. Okay? There's no gray areas in this, man.
Right.
It's either black or white.
Yeah,
You know,
this-
that's it. It's either darkness or light. Okay, and it just so happens you're the children of the darkness, man.
Right.
You were born dead. You know what I mean? You were stillborn.
Right.
You know what you calling a stillborn through the Spirit. Okay, because the Lord never gave you the Spirit. The Lord never gave you a chance from the beginning to receive salvation, right? And He even set bounds on you after your slavery. You're gonna be rounded up and be no more.
That's right.
You know. So at the end of the day, man, you know your expiration date is coming.
That's
man.
right.
You know, enjoy the last of it.
Come.
And if you can't enjoy it because your societies are walking on one leg, you're hopping around
That's right.
with a broken hip and a few missing toes.
That's right. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 6, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And we've seen Esau's reign of terror begin, you know, in the form of the Renaissance period.
Right.
He started out real strong, right? And then he grew.
Right.
You know, he grew, then he became stagnant around the 1950s. You know, they were in their glory. You know, they call it the golden age,
Yep.
right? And then what? Then he started to wane.
Right.
You see? He started to wane and he's starting to die now. All right? And this is the natural order of a rulership,
Right.
any empire.
Right.
It's similar to life of a man.
That's right.
You know, you're born, you grow, you go stagnant, and you start to wane.
Hey,
You see?
it happens even with the seasons.
That's right. And now, right, that's it. And now we're in the time that Esau's ruling this place under an oligarchy. All right? And now the people are getting upset. And now all the hands of the wicked, which are the laborers, are now going to come against you.
Hey,
You know?
and if I may, right? As I said, right, you can see that even through the seasons, right? Because through spring you see the birth, the rebirth of everything.
Right.
You see it get strong in the summer. You see it get weak in the fall.
Right.
Because it's ready to fall. And it dies, man. So there's a season for everything, as it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Right? And what's this season right now that we're coming into? War and then your death, man.
Right, bro.
Right? Take out Esau, man. It's you grew from the Renaissance period. That's when you were reborn, right? You grew strong, okay? Now you looking old and feeble, and it's time to take your ass out. Pull the plug.
That's
on you,
right.
man.
That's right. And that's just the natural order of things, man. So your fourth industrial revolution, right, that you're striving so hard to attain,
Right.
it's gonna end up being a farce
Right,
at the end of the
right.
day. It's never gonna come into its perfection.
Nah,
It's never gonna come into. You're gonna get it off the ground,
nah.
but like the Lord said in Job, when He's eating, right? When you're eating,
Right.
all right, the Lord's gonna crash your potty.
Here it is. You're building a new house, and you have a heart attack in the midst of it. You can't enjoy it.
Right, you can't
it's
enjoy
over.
it. You can't enjoy
You know, and that's what's happening to America, man. They just said like 100 billion. You can go to man. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, guys. No problem. It's okay. Don't worry, man. Here it is. You know, you building all this in vain, man.
Right.
You know, this shit reminds me of those Wall Street men, right? They're sitting there, 70 years old, with like $300 million already in stock,
Right.
and they still want more and more and more.
Right.
And they just croak right in front of a computer.
That's right.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Like, damn, how much do you want? You know? But that's the nature of Esau.
That's right.
And that's why he was never able to enjoy his empire.
Right.
He was always looking for what scheme to come up with next.
Right.
What mischief. And a mischievous person never can enjoy life.
That's right.
You know? That's why the scripture says there's no peace for the wicked. There was no peace even in your kingdom. You were in war through your whole rulership.
Right.
You know? How the hell can you enjoy it? Vice versa, when we go into rulership, Lord willing, right? There ain't gonna be no more war.
That's it.
Right? Isaiah chapter 2.
That's right.
Right? That's what righteous rulership is about. Right? Righteousness.
That's the pureness,
That's right.
you know, of righteousness.
Right, that's right.
And it's going to be in us. When the Jeremiah 31 is you see, so at that point, we've been granted access to immortality, having the righteousness instilled in us.
That's right.
You see?
And on the flip side, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the God of Israel, the power of
That's
Israel.
right.
And you know that he's coined as the king of terror.
That's
So
it.
when the Lord brings this terror, the final showdown to Esau, ain't no other nation gonna dare raise up.
Right.
Okay? They're gonna see this shit is over. They're gonna be happy that
Right.
this shit is over, man.
Yeah, con. We're seeing the Isaiah 60. If they try, they ain't gonna end well for them.
Man.
If they try,
That's right.
he's gonna be a shameful baby.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, vocab. That's
You know?
exactly what's gonna play out.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Absolutely. Yeah, in the back you up, these heathen are gonna be so happy that they're under the order of Israel.
And then what
You
was
know,
it
they're
say?
gonna be more than happy to pay tributary to.
When the wicked rule, the earth mourn.
That's right.
But when the righteous are
Yeah.
in rulership, the earth
Yeah,
rejoices.
that's it.
You know,
When the righteous
everything's
are
gonna
in the,
rejoice.
yeah, when the righteous are in the 30,
Going back
Yeah,
to his
rejoice.
precept, Jeremiah 51 and what, 25?
Yeah.
You know, destroy a mountain.
Yeah.
Why you think the whole earth is languishing, man? Because of you're in a position of power, man.
Nah, as a matter of fact, we should grab it in Isaiah 24. What you got?
I'm right there, Isaiah 24.
That's the spirit.
God.
Oh, that's the spirit. You got it out there.
Start up.
Isaiah 24, and just start at 4, I believe it is.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away.
Right.
The world languisheth and fadeth away.
Right.
The hardy people of the earth do languish.
Right, the hardy people, hardy going into pride of the earth through language. That's Esau.
Right, that's
so
right.
Esau, there's another verse we're going to get that really nails the point home. But because of Esau, the earth is languishing. When you go into that word languish, it goes into droop. When you get that word language, it goes into droop.
Right.
Like when you got a flower that's dying, it starts what? It starts
Right.
drooping.
That's right, that's right.
Everything on the earth is drooping
That's right.
because Esau's ruling. And we
Right.
ain't trying to rhyme up here through the spirit.
Right, right,
I'm
right.
you know, it's the spirit. You know, everything in the world is, drooping because Esau's ruling, man.
That's right, man.
You know, this nigga is the harbinger of death.
That's right, that's right.
You know, and he won't stop
Right,
until he stops.
right.
That's pretty much how it's gonna have to play out. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
And when something's defiled, it's lost its natural order.
That's right, that's
You
right.
see, it's degraded.
That's right.
You read that one more time, brother?
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Keep going.
Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance,
Yeah.
broken the everlasting covenant.
Right. Esau's doing everything contrary to righteousness,
That's right, that's right.
which cancels him out for immortality and everlasting rulership.
That's right.
That's why none of these heathen have ever ruled forever. The Greeks that was one of the most powerful empires, man. Then you have Rome.
Shit, Rome, man.
Yeah.
Nobody thought ancient Rome was gonna fall.
Right. Hey, you did ancient Babylon, bro. Ancient, the
Persians.
golden river. Remember, Babylon is the golden head of the statue.
Right. Shit, the Persians were crazy and strong too.
Right, but the Medial Persians, right? But the ancient Babylon, man. Hey,
Yeah.
think about it. Nebuchadnezzar was so gassed up. He got beside himself at in that garden.
Right, what do you
The Lord said, you know what? I'm going to turn you into a beast for 7 years for all that.
Right, man.
You're beside yourself. Look what I did for you. And you say, what?
He looked like a human eagle.
Nah, he was finished.
Right.
What you guys say, Akia?
Like how Alexander, he conquered pretty much the Greek Empire, conquered pretty much the whole known earth.
And
in
that's
like
why they're so
12
powerful.
years.
Yep.
And then the Lord Jehovah Shai took him out right after that. So the Lord could make it great and then make it strong and make it seem like how it just happened, do it militarily, and then take it down right then.
Right, and that's where you have an individual by the name of Polybius. He was actually in the Greek Empire, and he actually got held captive by the Romans, and he couldn't believe that it happened. He was like, how did these savages, you know what I mean, in the form of the Romans, take out such a great empire like ours?
Right.
And that cat Polybius was a J. But needless to say, he did a study, going into different facets of government,
Right.
pretty much trying to find out the loophole,
That's
trying
right.
to figure out the loophole of, how to have a system, a government, an empire that's pretty much indestructible from the inside out. Because an empire, it literally deconstructs.
That's right.
It deconstructs when it's on its way out, when it's dying naturally. Ultimately the people come up against the government because the government done went left.
Right.
You know what I mean? They become oligarchy with it. Where you have a small group of people, heaping up all the riches and resources, while the people, the masses, are being given crumbs and the least of everything.
Right.
To the point where the people raise up. They're like, yo.
And that's what's happening now.
And it happens over and over and over.
That's what's happening now. Because there is no middle class.
It happens over and over and over again. Right.
There's no middle class
That's
no more. It's
correct.
the poor or the rich right now.
That's correct. Yeah, right. So it went from a republic, to a democracy, and there's a few of them, monarchies, the oligarchy. But we're in the oligarchy state right now. The international banking families, that small group of families ruling everything, heaping up everything. But now they've been found out. See, Esau's been found out. That's part of end time prophecy. Esau being found out, searched out, and got. Hey, the Lord said that in what's that? Jeremiah 51. The Lord said you've been found and you've been caught.
Right. The hunt is on, man.
Right, you've been found and you've been caught.
Right.
Why though? Because you've striven against the Lord.
That's right.
You've been striving against the Lord since the beginning. So now everything's catching up to you.
Right.
You can only be a nigga for so long.
That's
and
right.
Esau is the real nigga.
That's right.
Just to let you know out there, for those of you outside of this, eavesdropping. Because all you beloved Akim and Akwaf know that. Esau is the real nigga.
That's right.
And it's only so long you can be a nigga before you get found out and niggas and people put their hands on that.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That bully gets found out. Like,
Yeah.
he's a bitch.
Right.
No, let's fuck this. Shut up, man.
That's right. That's facts. And that's where Esau's at. Esau's at the point where he's been spot him, got him. Spot him, got him. And now there's nowhere for him to run, and there's nowhere for him to hide. He's to the point now, let me get this precept about Kushab. He's to the point now, right, the book of Job. Right?
Yeah.
I must be allowed to get this. This is the book of Job, chapter 18. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to get verse 5 and then jump down. Yeah. Salakia. The book of Job, chapter 18 and verse 5, and it reads, yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out,
That's right.
and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Right.
You see, so this nigga's light, right? And light, light is likened unto wisdom. You know, but we know there's no wisdom and wickedness. What's that? That's in I think that's in Wisdom of Solomon as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the wickedness is not wisdom.
Right, wickedness is not wisdom. So they really never had no, you know, but you know, they're on the left hand side, you know, they're the illuminated ones, right? That's why they got the Illuminati.
Just like he said to Israel,
On the
they're wise
left
to
hand.
do, they're wise to do wickedness.
Right, that's right. So these niggas' light is about to be put up. Right, let's jump down. Because we know the wicked is Esau. Esau, either the so-called white man, but so on the Malachi 1 and 4. Right, jumping down to verse 18, right? And it reads, he shall be driven from light into darkness.
That's right.
You see? And chased out of the world, man.
That
This
neighbor-
nigga's gonna be chased out of the world.
As you always
Man,
say,
that video.
that neighborhood raccoon.
Right, that neighborhood raccoon, right?
God.
Right now is a good time for that
God.
video. If you want to bring it out,
Yeah, I'll bring it out.
you know what I mean? That's the spirit. Scripture says Esau's gonna be chased out of the world, man. Okay? And that's gonna come into his perfection in the kingdom of heaven. After he served out that 1,000-year captivity. You see, everybody in their mama gonna want to get their hands on Esau. But this brother got a video. It's bricky. It's bricky. Of him like on the run. And it's the spirit. Some dogs are on him. That's the spirit. You got something, brother? Looking crazy. Looking
Getting
crazy.
chased.
Right.
Getting chased by four neighborhood dogs.
Right.
Man.
Hey, imagine how he's gonna look like in the kingdom.
God.
Imagine how he's gonna, because we're gonna be in league with the animals.
Right.
We're gonna be in league with the animals, with the stones. So we'll be able to sick animals on this man.
Right.
You know? Esau's gonna get his due justice, man.
God.
You know?
God.
But that was the spirit though. That was
God.
hilarious, man. You know? That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Them dogs were on his ass.
God.
Like they owed him something.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know?
Yeah, like he just stole something, right?
Yeah, like
Which
God.
he really did.
Yeah, you already know.
He really did.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, they were like, they must have been like, yo, that I think that's him. Which one? The one that be fondling my kids. Yo, get him.
Right.
Right?
No cat.
Shit.
No cat. Because you
Yo.
already know they, circumcising kids, babies
Oh,
with their
man,
mouths.
man. Touching dogs.
According to the Talmud, that's
You
what
know?
they do.
You know, they're
Madness.
sleeping with dogs and all types of shit.
Oh yeah,
man.
Esau's been doing that forever. What's
Yeah,
that, Job
man.
30?
Job said,
Right?
I wouldn't even have him
Babak
out with the
Hussein.
flock
Let's
of my
grab that.
dogs.
Babak Hussein?
Huh?
Let's grab that. Babak
God.
Hussein. Babak Hussein?
You got it out right now? Grab Job? Yeah, I wouldn't have him with the flock of my dogs. Yo, that's perfect.
Yeah, right. We need that.
Job,
We need to grab that.
through the spirit, Job sick those four dogs on him. Get him
Right.
out of here.
Right.
Caught him sneaking, caught him trying to creep over the fence.
Right.
You know, get him. Get him, Cujo.
Done.
Poopsy's sick of his ass, man.
You got it, brother.
This is Job chapter 30, verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs in my flock.
Right. They that are younger than I. Okay? At the end of the day, Esau came out first, but he's younger than us through the spirit. Because when it comes to the heaven, we were the first spirits created in the heavens, man.
That's right.
That priesthood, okay, that 144 that was brought forth by Yahweh Shai, those are all Israelites, okay, pursuant to Revelations. You see, the 7th chapter. Those are all Israelites, that 144, those first fruits.
Right.
You see, matter of fact, Baruch Shah, real quick, like, can you get Revelation 14? Well, just real quick, just to make this point, real quick. Revelation 14, you can go straight to the point. You know where I'm going. Chicago's looking at me like,
the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 4.
That's the spirit. Kahalayim la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Picked up on that.
Woo! Yeah, Khan. Well, you picked up on that?
Yeah. These are they which were not defiled with woman,
Right.
for they are virgins.
Right. Not defiled with women. Other philosophies. Right. Other forms of teachings from the heathen. You see? That's what that defiled with women going into. That's what that whole I'm sorry.
These are they which are not defiled with woman,
Right.
for they are virgins.
Virgins going to, that's the talking point. Not virgins literally.
Right.
Virgins
They
spiritually.
ain't commit spiritual adultery.
Right. That's it, brother. Spiritual fornication.
Yeah.
Right.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goes.
Right. The Yahweh Shai.
These were redeemed from among men,
Right. Redeemed from among men.
being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb.
See, the first fruits unto Yahweh, that 144,000 you can read about in Revelation 7. You see? Those are the first fruits, which are all Israelites, which proves that in Revelation 7. Those are all Israelites. So, okay, when you go back to Job, go ahead, bro.
Job chapter 30, verse 1. Now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock.
Right, why? Because them niggas would lay up with the dogs.
Hell yeah.
This is why in Germany and various places in Babylon, you have animal brothels. Okay? Yeah, believe it or not, you got animal brothels. Where you could go up into a brothel and lay up with some animals, man. Go up into some strange flesh. Which is totally anti-righteousness, anti-Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, anti-Bible.
That's disgusting.
Right, and guess what? There's laws on that. There's Levitical laws going into that. You're supposed to do away with the animal and with the nigga or woman that did that.
Right.
You're supposed to do away with it. They're not supposed to be walking on the planet Earth. Okay, they're supposed to be reset.
Right.
You know? But in Esau's rulership, no. We're gonna set up a brothel
Right.
where you can freely go do your thing. As a
Right.
matter of fact, you can call yourself a furry
Right.
and get off even harder when you
Right.
go in there.
Right.
Because now you're that.
You're
You're
an
that.
animal too. Now you're an
Madness,
animal too.
man.
Now you can live as a dog here.
God, this is complete madness. This is why Esau needs to get stopped in his tracks.
And you will.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it, brother.
Verse 2. Yea, whereunto by the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, and in former time desolate and waste.
Right, and this is why Esau loves to go camping.
Right.
He loves to be in the wilderness. This nigga loves to be around caves,
Bitten by ticks.
cliffs, ticks, bears, wolves,
Yeah, they don't give
all
a
right, foxes. This nigga likes to be around danger. All right, he likes to be in the wilderness. He's a man of the field. Hey, scriptures tell us that in Genesis 27. He's a man of the field, man. Esau's built for the woods. You know? That's why he can easily lay up in the. This nigga goes hunting. He'll build him a whole clubhouse.
Right.
He'll lay up in that shit with no top
Right.
for a week trying to kill something.
Pissing and shitting on himself.
Yup, trying to kill something. Up there for a whole week, no shower,
Right.
sipping water,
Right.
eating beef jerky.
Right.
He's on a mission to kill. He wants to dump something off, bro.
Right,
Esau's a madman.
To appease his bloodthirst.
To appease his bloodthirst, bro. This is this man that we're reading about right now. You got it, bro.
Verse 3. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste. Who cut out mallows by the bushes, and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, and in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks.
See, so this is very important information. Because here it is, and it's going to tell you how they were talking too in the next verse.
Like animals.
Right. So they're eating from the tree, you know, mallow and juniper root. You know, these niggas are living in and out of caves,
Right.
you know, making whole, they're making whole sweets out of a
Right.
cliff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, they were up in Petra, chilling. You see the Caucasus Mountains, that's where you get Caucasian from.
God.
Okay?
Which means a cave dweller.
Right, which means a cave dweller. Okay? And this is the history of Esau. This is what he doesn't want to teach you in school.
Right.
All this shit that they teach you in school, but you're not telling me, okay, that your pale-faced, stringy-haired, clean leper ass, okay, was a complete caveman.
He don't want to tell you that's him in the Geico commercial.
Khan, you were a complete caveman. The history of the caveman is you. You're talking about Neanderthals. Everybody got a percentage of the Neanderthal in them. Nah, nigga,
that's
that
you.
Neanderthal
Right.
is you.
Yeah.
But they won't tell us this. They won't teach you this history.
Come.
Because what's it gonna do? It's gonna put them on the scopeo for being the most detestable, the abomination that's walking on the planet Earth.
That's right.
As it tells us in Hebrews, what's that? Hebrews 12,
Hebrews 12 and 16.
right? There's no one that's profane
Yeah.
as Esau.
Esau, right.
It's him.
Right.
He's the only one out of all the 18 nations. I'll say 17 because you can exclude Israel because we're the chosen. The Wadi Yahabashim Yahushai. So out of all 17 nations, he's the only one that was brought down to that level.
That's right. The basement.
You see? And that's a shame.
Come.
And that's why he doesn't tell you. That's why he keeps it a secret.
Right. Right.
But guess what? We know now. We know the secret. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we know the secret.
Right. Right.
And we're reading about it right here in Job 30.
That's right.
Job 30 is highlighting this guy.
That's right.
You see? This is beautiful information, man.
Ah.
Hey, you read this to a 2/3 nigga, they can't make it make sense.
That's right.
They won't be able to add it up.
Right. Right. Right.
They just in denial like Esau. Really?
That's because they
That's
worship.
their daddy.
They worship Esau.
That's their daddy, right?
Yeah.
That their daddy eat. And guess what, niggas? You're gonna die with him.
Stop
You
talking-
2/3 niggas are
Stop
gonna
talking
die
about
with him.
my master like that.
That's right.
Master.
Yep. You're gonna be bleeding. You're gonna be bleeding in these days to come. I don't know if you brothers know what that word bleat means. It means to cry like a goat. The brothers in Jersey were going into it. Before I came up here, I heard them brothers going, you niggas gonna be bleeding. Oh man, that's a heavy word. The brothers were going into it. The bleat means to cry like a goat. You know the goat crying? That loud cry, it sounds like it sounds horrifying. When they're crying, oh, it's horrible, bro. It's horrible. Guess what? That's how you niggas gonna be looking. Because you wanted to join yourself to Esau and look all stupid.
That's right.
You see? We're gonna be in somewhere. Hey, we cold right now, but guess what? In the days to come, we're gonna be somewhere warm. A fireplace is gonna be crackling. Brother's gonna have yan, food,
Right.
you know, woman.
Right.
Because remember, Isaiah 4 is gonna take place on this side.
Right.
What you gotta say, Malak?
So Isaiah 65:13 says, my servant shall eat,
Woo!
you shall be hungry.
That's
my,
it.
My servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty.
Yup.
My servant shall rejoice, you shall be ashamed. And it said, and then you shall howl.
That's right. Yup. That's right, brother. And I don't know about you, Akiam, but that's a beautiful thing to believe, to understand. We just gotta believe it. You see, we just gotta believe it. The Lord is not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love. You see, we're ministering to the congregation, man, and we're doing it in sincerity. You see, the Lord's not gonna be unrighteous to forget that. He's gonna come through for us when we need him. Mercy is seasonable. So when shit hits the fan and all hell breaks loose, that's when we're gonna need the Lord. And guess what? If we've been doing what was right in his eyes, he's gonna come through.
That's right.
He's gonna come through. He damn sure them guys out here for no reason right now. That's for sure. This is for a reason. You know, brother, can you continue in that Job 30 Mabak shot? Mabak shot. There's a little more there. Actually, it's a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit more down there.
Job chapter 30 and verse 6, to dwell in the cliffs and the valleys, and in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together.
Them niggas were praying.
Right.
So they're talking, they were, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's some craziness.
Yeah.
This is Esau's history. This is Esau's history. Now you see why he got the servants of the Lord on his red list.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're bringing forth the information. This is information a lot of people don't know. You know, they're walking around like, yeah, you know, we all got a little Neanderthal in us. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing, no, he's the Neanderthal.
It's like the Epstein Island where they
Yeah,
got the
bro.
list.
Right.
And they're like, yo, take them out before this shit comes out, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You got it, brother.
And that's why they covered all the faces of the Israelites over the Byzantine Empire. Because those are all dark rulers. They covered all the history. But Esau was the one in the lower state, in the caves, and during that 1,000-year period of relatively chapter. So we started to cover that up. Because no one will know that there are so-called black rulers. Because we started to want that information out there.
That's right. And then he's been covering information going all the way back to Egypt.
Right, right.
This nigga been trying to cover his tracks in Egypt, dog. Esau. This is a madman. That's why the scriptures say he's a vagabond.
That's right.
You know? Hey,
Fugitive in the vagabond, man.
Khan.
A fugitive, that's all he does is cover his tracks. He got
Yeah.
different passports. You know
Khan.
what I mean? He making bail before the fingerprints come back.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because back in the days, people were doing that. That's how you became a fugitive. You gave your fingerprints because everything was done through a paper.
Here's a piece of I got.
They would send it out,
Yep.
you know, and they yo, get that bail for me, boom.
Right.
Before they know it, that's not your name because your fingerprints came back.
Right.
You know, and now they're looking for you under alias. You know, and that's what the so-called white man did, man. And all of a sudden he's Jewish, and he's the white man, and he's
And evangelist.
right, he's a Christian. God we trust, man. You an Edomite. You're Esau. You're Cain. You've been on the run.
God. Bastard. I got something for him. To back you up, right? The book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, we're going to go back there, right? Chapter 36 and verse 26, and it reads, who will trust the thief? Well appointed, that skippeth from city to city. So who will believe a man that has no house? And lodgeth wheresoever the night taketh him. That's a vagabond.
God.
Who's gonna trust a thief or vagabond? And there's no one more. Hey, yeah, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's whole history evolves around stealing and colonizing. All right? The most recent act of terror of colonization he committed was back during the 1400s upon us. Okay? The Native Americans and Tainos, man, over here on the Western Hemisphere. Northern, Central, and Southern Americas, man. You bastard.
Right.
You have a history for stealing people's stuff.
That's right.
You're covetous. You're rapacious.
Right.
You're aggressively greedy. Okay, Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter goes into you. You see? You covet lands that are not yours. You rape, rob, and murder. You lie. You do things that you think you won't have to pay back for, but you're gonna have to pay. We're in that time. You're on your final stretch. This is the final stretch right here. 2025 could very well be the year where, hey, salvation. Who knows? It can happen. It can happen. We know Esau's on his last leg.
Yeah.
That means we're on our way home. What you got, bro?
Oh, it's still code 30.
Okay, you got it. I thought you had to say something.
Oh, no, it's I thought you was clapping.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go. You got it, brother.
Job chapter 30 and verse 7. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men.
Children of fools, children of base men.
That's right.
Okay, and this is how we know who that fool is that says there's no God. When you go to Psalms, what's that? Psalms? Is that Psalms 53? If I'm not, a fool has said in his heart. Let me see if I can get that real quick. Real fast. I'll see if I can get that. I'm on top of it. The Lord's working with me right now. Why do y'all about to know what's up? No. Where is it, brother? I'm going to talk to you. You know what? I'll do this. Is all else fails? I've got the phone up, man. And then we'll close up with that Job. Oh, you know what? I was probably right on top of it, but it's so cold. It's so cold, it's crazy. And now my phone is throwing me some crazy stuff. I'm probably right on top of it. Well, it's in 14, and it's in 53. I'm gonna get into Psalm 53. Right? The book of Psalms, chapter 53 and 1, and it reads, and this is the Psalm of David. Alright? The fool has said in his heart, there is no power. Corrupt are they, and they have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the madman. Okay? He's corrupt. There's none that doeth good. Hey, no, not one. All right? The scriptures tell us never trust thine enemy, man. Sirach 12:12. Hey, that's a commandment. That's not a suggestion. Never trust thine enemy. As iron rusteth, so does his wickedness. This nigga has not, and he will not change.
That's right.
And he's going to show you Jake's that in the days soon to come. Soon to come. Okay, when the modern day Assyrian, right, which is the rod in the Lord's hand, he's going to show him his horns. He's going to show his horns, man. You got him a lot. We'll close up with this right here.
Job chapter 30, to verse 7. Among the bushes they prayed, under the nettles they were gathered together.
Right.
They were the children of fools,
Yep.
they are the children of raised men.
Right.
They were viler than the earth.
They were violent in the earth, man. And the earth can get aggressive, man. You know, the earth it can get ugly out here. And it's ugly out here today. You know, it's ugly out here today, man. And it's nice and cold. It's nice and cold out here. It's probably single digits, man. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we've been given the strength to come out. You know? God willing, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua deems us worthy, man.
That's right.
You know? You got it a lot.
You know, and Esau's just gonna get brought right back down to that state, man. You know, but the Lord lifted up and he brings back down, man. So at the end of the day, he's gonna return to being that base man. You know, we're gonna be able to see that in his perfection in the kingdom when that man is in the pit, right? Picking up rocks, right? For his work, man. You know, being that slave, that natural born slave he was supposed to be.
Right.
You know, the elder shall serve the younger, right? We're gonna go back to that Uka state.
That's it.
You know, and that wolfy look, you know, looking like the dog man.
That man is old age.
Khan, you know. So Esau is almost finished, man. And this kingdom is almost done, man.
That's right, Kyle.
So we just gotta wait a little bit longer, you know, patiently wait, which
Yeah.
means, you know, suffer for this word, right? And just be patient for the Lord, man.
Yep.
Vengeance shall be the Lord's, man.
That's right.
And we're gonna see it in its perfection soon with them ICBM missiles, right? So, Lord willing, this is edifying. And with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakatash.
want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Above.
Above.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom.
Shalom Makiyam. Shalom
Shalom. Hey, shalom. Yahbashim Yashab Brakatah. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom Beloved Akiyam and Akwaf. Shalom. Hey, the water for tuning in. Lord willing, you know, stay prayed up.